So I'm sure you can guess by the title of the video what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the recent developments in smurfing and boosting from popular Twitch streamers. So I'm not here to call any names. I won't be calling out any names that have been responded in the Twitter or the Reddit threads or anything, because I'm here to just solely talk about boosting and smurfing in Rocket League and how big names are affecting it and my take on it. I will not be calling any names out. So first things first, let's talk about the scenario that we've had, the situation that we're in. Over the last week, a couple streamers and bigger name players have been getting paid, or have been charging players so that they can boost them into champion. Now it's the end of season 2, and we're coming up to the end of season 2 at least, and season 3 is just around the corner right now. By the time this is recorded, it's like 4 or 3 days away, and people want that people want the purple boost, but they don't want to grind and work for it. And I get that the ranking system can be very unfair. I get it. In season 1, I would win games and gain 0 points, and even in season 2, I can go like 8-1 and still go down in division or still go down points. And I get that it's really frustrating, but it's no point in ruining the MMR and ruining the rank system by smurfing. So the first whole situation here started with a post on Reddit talking about how he saw popular streamers, not going to name names, boosting their subs, only their subs, into champion. So this is a terrible thing to do, because not only does it ruin the rank system, it's putting players that aren't at the champion play level in the champion ability, unfairly giving it to them when someone else may have been grinding for weeks and getting all the way to Superstar Division 5, only to come up against a booster to go all the way back down to Division 4 or 3. It's not in their power. If you don't know what smurfing or boosting is, it's a grand champion or a really high rank making an alternate account to play at a low rank for easy wins, and to boost or smurf the other person into a higher rank just because they can win games against lower level players. That's just how that works. If you're better at the game, you're going to beat people who are worse at the game. There's nothing wrong with that unless it's abused like this. So one of the streamers that has been called out responds here, and the thing that really irks me is that he tries to defend boosting. It really frustrates me. Let me read verbatim one of his paragraphs here. It says, "Last night I told my subscribers in Discord, to much of my excitement, that I was considering boosting any of them that were close to champion. The rest of the way the season's draw to an end, and that dear purple boost. Since I don't do sub games, this struck me as a good way to give back to some subscribers." That's just the first half of the paragraph. But he's basically saying that it's the way he's giving back to his subscribers by boosting them. I don't understand. He does bring up coaching, but it's ridiculous. Like, he brings up, someone mentions, "Why don't you coach the people?" And he says, "Well, I do, but I wanted a more efficient way of giving back to the subscribers." Just play sub games, dude. That's not hard. I'm not a big streamer and I do viewer games. It's not hard to run some sub games with your subs, or even do some privates with your subs and help to teach them. Boosting is unfair. It is a terrible way to give back to your subs, and really just a scummy way to ruin the rank system. It really irks me that he did this, and then he goes and tries to defend himself. It's just the worst. So then we go over to Twitter, and one of the pro players calls him out, saying, I'm not going to give the name of the player, but he says, "Every time a Smurf/booster ranks up, someone else unfairly ranks down. But watch, insert streamer here," and his fanboys try to defend it anyways. Now, I completely agree with this player, although someone does respond saying, "You are both big names in the RL community. You're supposed to be a role model. At least DM your issues." So I get what he's saying here, but I think the only way to almost resolve this is to call him out and blanket and blatant for everyone else to see. I think that player did do the right thing, although maybe he could have DM'd him first, and then if nothing changed, then bring it onto the public Twitter. But it's just such a big issue, and this is an issue that has pretty much ruined Counter-Strike matchmaking. That's why there's CEVO, that's why there's ESEA. And of course there's different ticks, but for the main part, those things are to prevent smurfing. And I just don't want to see Rocket League become that. I don't want to see players having to go through some external third-party matchmaking just because they're going to run into some dillweed streamer that is boosting their subs. It really gets to me. It really makes me angry, and I stand by my statement. If you smurf or boost if you have to smurf to get to the grand champion, then you don't deserve it. If you have to boost to get a top 100, you don't deserve it, and that's final. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing else to it. I understand that the rank system is hard, but if you keep playing and keep playing, you will rank up, especially if you watch my how to rank up tutorial. Ha! Kyle Mask, I will say he puts a really good point on Twitter here. Says Smurfs kill ranked so hard. Like, why would you deliberately play on a Smurf knowing it has a negative impact on the rating system? I completely agree with him. I've never Smurfed. I do have alternate accounts, but I only play casuals, and that's with friends that just got the game and I want to help them improve. I'll hop on an alternate and just play casuals with them. I will not do ranked. It's okay to play with low ranked friends. Just don't do it in ranked. It's okay to play people that just started the game, but just don't play ranked. Don't ruin the rank system for the people. And the fact that a big popular streamer, role model in the community, and others, not just the big same streamers, but these, just these mid-tier players are also doing it, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, especially if they're doing it for money. They're having people pay them to get them to the purple. It's so frustrating because it puts someone that doesn't deserve it into that position when someone that has been working really hard is put down, because they're playing against Superstar Division 4, Division 5, and so that means that these people that have been really close to champion are getting crapped on by people that are smurfing that are super champions and grand champions are smurfing in the Superstar or Rising Star area and just putting these people back 3 or 4 divisions, which we all know how hard it is to rank up. We know how hard those divisions are to earn back, and it's not cool. All in all, I mean, people say that rank doesn't matter, then why are people paying money to boost up? It really frustrates me. So all in all, I guess to end here, if you have to Smurf to get to Grand Champion or Top 100, you do not deserve it. That's that. Do not Smurf. And to the streamer that has been paying and to the people that have been getting paid to boost people, I'm sincerely disappointed in you. I'm really disappointed that as you were my role models when I first started out the game, and now I have lost so much respect for all of you guys, and I kind of hope that I'm sure that there will be some type of fallout from this, and I hope that it comes swiftly, and I feel like this should not go unpunished. I'm really disappointed, and it really bums me out that this has happened, and I don't want to see this turn into the CSGO matchmaking. It just bums me out that this has become such a big problem in Rocket League, and I hope that Cynox is able to do something about it, and if they're not, then I guess the community will just have to beat its own demise at some point. But that's all for the video today. Sorry it's not a casual video. Back to regular scheduled videos Monday. Thank you guys for hanging out. See you all next time.
Brother,